Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Monday, guys. Woo! I am tired. I am exhausted. My body hurts. I am low on energy, but I have been making a lot of progress on that down there. Rider heard me come in the yards, already checking in. I worked yesterday, guys, until midnight in the tiny house, and let's see here, I started about, I don't know, 11 o'clock yesterday, cutting the 1/2 inch all the way around the base of the drywall. That way moisture can't get up there and all of that, and then cleaned out the whole area and moved all the drywall stuff out and all the other tools that I was using for all of the build in there out, and then brought all the painting stuff in and started painting. And yeah, I was bound and determined to finish painting last night, and I did. At about 11:45 last night, I finished painting the inside of the tiny house. It was a grind. It only took 2 coats. I used a paint primer kind of mixed paint that was probably about mid-range. It wasn't their highest end stuff, but it definitely wasn't their lowest end. It was a contractor blend, and I will have to say, guys, I was impressed. Because typically painting on just raw drywall like that, I mean, it will suck it up like crazy. And after the first coat, I pretty much knew that one more coat was gonna do the job. I mean, it sucked it in some, but for the most part, that paint was pretty good. It was thick. It took almost 5 gallons though to do the inside of the tiny house right there, and that's not a lot of square footage. But when you add the ceiling in to the mix, that's a lot of square footage there. A lot of times when you're painting a house and stuff, you don't have to paint the ceiling because it's already painted, unless it's new construction. And I tell you what, after all those hours of painting, I was questioning myself if I should have just, you know, taped up everything and went in there with a sprayer and done it. But I figured by the time I taped it up and prepped and all of that other stuff, it would have been a very similar time restraint too. So I ain't mad at it, but the bottom line is guys, it is done. It is done. Woohoo! Whew, I feel it this morning though, guys. The night before, I actually worked out there until 10 o'clock at night. You know, mudding and sanding and all that other stuff. That video is coming out today. I'll be editing it this morning and getting it out on Come On Homesteading today, right along with this video right here. This video right here will definitely be up before that one's done because I haven't even started editing it yet. But yeah, man, we are making progress. It's going to be a busy week as well. We're gonna start taking down the new tiny house this week, Wednesday, matter of fact. I have Simple Life Reclaim coming, Country Road Cure coming, Drifting Dreamers will be there, and maybe, possibly, I'll probably hear today, Mike from MT Homestead might be here for one day of it. He's the one that originally gave me the idea of actually getting some of the family together to take this thing down to make it a little bit easier on myself. I done sat down and look how quick, guys. Look how quick. Oh, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. Nope, we're not doing it. He's the one that actually gave me the original idea of kind of getting other people involved just to speed it up a little bit for me. And I thought that was a good idea because that's a pretty big undertaking for one person. It would have took a while, and being that I've already put the guy off. Oh, I got toothpaste on my thing. You see right there too, I've been fighting that right there this week. But I don't know if it's from stress or what, or if I hit my lip or something. My lips are real sensitive, guys. If they get too hot or too cold, and being blonde hair and blue eyed, when I was a kid I'd have cold sores and stuff like that, that I fought all the time. As an adult it's rare, but if I neglect the lips, it will happen as soon as there's a little crack or something like that. Squirrel! It went a little sideways on that. But anyways, Mike's the one that gave me the idea for that, Big Mike over there at MT Homestead, and it should definitely make it a whole lot better. And that guy's been waiting a month, because the original plan was, when he offered it to me, I was in the middle of doing all of this. You know, we all know for why I was grinding to do that. And so I told him I was going to need a month before I could actually get it down, and we're at that month. So being that he waited a month, and I know he's wanting to build something on that slab, because that's the main thing that he wants. He wants the slab to stay intact. I want to get that done for him so he can move on to whatever he's planning on doing there. And I don't know if I've mentioned it on here or not, but there's also something else that he gave me. He's got an old cabin that he's getting rid of this winter, and he told me I can go have the metal roofing off of that as well, which is going to be huge for a future project coming up here on the mountain as well. MT Homestead's going to be involved with that as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go check that out, and if there's anything else in that cabin that I can salvage, like some old wood or anything like that, I'm gonna do that as well. So basically I'm gonna be doing some deconstruction here for a while. But at the end of the day, guys, I am so excited that right there is almost ready for me to walk in and actually call it home. The next step is I got to get the lights put back up. Mike and Lissa's actually coming up here today. Mike's going to put the lights back in. He's already installed them and stuff, so he knows how to put them together and all that. So for time convenience, he's going to put those back up so I don't have to figure out how to mount them and all that other stuff, being that he's already done it once. He's done one of them. There's another identical light that's going to go into the bathroom that needs to be done. And then put the one, just the cover and stuff, back on the light that's got the fan and stuff over the toilet. And then the lights will be in there. After I'm done editing the video today on Come On Homesteading and get it uploading to YouTube, it typically takes a couple hours to get up to YouTube once I'm done editing. I'm going to come out here, and I got to start cleaning the floors. And I have a funny feeling that's going to be a huge project that's going to take hours. I'm basically going to have to bring a mop bucket and my mop out here and mop and dump water and put clean water and mop and dump and repeat and over and over and over again till I get the floors back clean. And then everywhere that there's like big piles of that mud and stuff that fell off the thing, I'm probably going to have to soak and take a little scrub brush and scrub that up. So it's going to be a long day on the hands and knees, and that's the worst on my back. I do have a cracked spine, so anything down on my knees or on the ground like that, or even sitting like Indian style or anything like that, kills my back. And that's the way my day started out yesterday. My day started out yesterday by cutting that 1/2 inch around the base of that thing, and man, I could barely stand up by the time I got done with that. And that was just the beginning of my day. What is it? What is it? The weather is cooling off a little bit in the mornings though, and this week is actually supposed to be one of our cooler weeks. We're supposed to hit temperatures around 80 degrees. Not 80, low 80s, but high 80s, but still in the 80s. And here lately it's been the high 90s and to the low hundreds for the last 2 months. So to be able to work in the 80s and while we're taking down that shed, yeah, I'm happy about it. I just heard Mike and Lissa pull up. Yeah. Oh, Snugglebug.
Morning.
It's a drifter.
Not one drifter.
No, it's a drifter and a dreamer.
Yeah.
Hey, you see what I did there?
I like that.
Good morning, guys. Oh yeah? Where are you going now?
Buddy.
Getting all the attention, and now it's talking about, hey, I can get more pets over there.
Time to double and triple up.
Yep. So I was just telling those guys y'all was coming up here to install some lights in the.
Yeah, we figured you might want to be able to turn a switch on or something, you know, instead of having to plug in some work lights. Why don't you get some real lights?
Yeah. I told them that you've already installed them once, so it'd be a lot easier for you to just pop them back in instead of me trying to figure them out. Because I actually remember when he was installing them, that first light or whatever, he was turning it like 7 different directions, looking at it all confused and stuff. So I decided I was going to avoid that. Being, you know, I'm all about efficiency, right? So I could spend 20 minutes turning it the same directions he turned it, figuring it out, or within 20 minutes he can actually install all 3 lights and be done with it.
It's not going to take too long.
So, because these guys right here have got a big project, big project going on down there at the landing. If you notice, guys, ever since the time restraint for this tiny house has went away, so is Mike. I pretty much told him once we knew that wasn't happening to go ahead and head down to the landing and start knocking out some stuff because winter's coming quickly. They haven't actually approached winter up here yet, so I don't think they realize how fast winter is coming. But it's coming, guys. It is coming. So they've been chipping away at some projects down there. They got one that I'm personally waiting to see finished. I was messing with Mike yesterday, talking about I thought you was gonna have something to show me today. I like what's going on with it. But today I think I'm gonna see something today.
I got something to show. If you want to go down there, I can show you something now. It might not be what you're expecting to see, or it might be just what you're expecting to see. Something to show you, man.
You know, those smaller projects that you think is going to be small projects all of a sudden become just a time-consuming nightmare, man.
You know what? You know why I think I get things done so quickly with you? Because you give good instructions. Because you can explain things very easily. I opened up that booklet for that project and was like, come on, man.
Yeah, the efficiency of that one definitely went down a little bit right there, but I can actually relate because when I was doing some other projects around here, the instructions that I had for that was just, it would tell you to put something together and then take it back apart. It made no sense. So I can relate to that, but it's just about chipping away at it and not letting it whoop you.
That's right.
You know, this one right here didn't think that I was going to finish painting last night.
Man, but I tell you what, when I got that text at midnight almost, he was like, I'm done. Come on.
Yeah.
I told you I'd finish. I was like, dang.
Yeah, I can't believe he doubted his uncle. It kind of hurt my feel bads. I ain't even going to lie to you, you know.
Not that I doubted you. I mean, it was just like, man.
Yeah. Guys, I have put in about a 13-hour day the day before, and then yesterday was around an 18-hour day, somewhere around there. And in the last 2 days trying to do a final push, we pushed back the taking down the building about 1 day just to give me a little bit more time so I didn't work myself to death. But man, I'm happy. I was sitting here last night at midnight covered with paint, sweating still. It was 66 degrees in there. I was sweating. And I was just smiling, guys. I was just so happy to finally be done with the dang drywall and painting. I hate drywall and I hate painting, but I will say that I hate drywall more than painting. So once I got done with the drywall, it was nice to get the painting done. But I ain't gonna lie to you, about mid-stroke, like I was saying earlier, I was thinking maybe I should have sprayed this. Yeah. You know what I mean? All right, guys, well, we're going to get off here. I actually talked longer than I was expecting to today. Ryder done came back to his position. You going to say bye to him? You going to say bye to him? Tell him, do something nice for people. Yep, tell him, do something nice for somebody today. Take another step closer to their goals. And you know what we're going to say next, Ryder. Come on, keep it real, guys. See ya.